on the board. And
That actually probably wouldn't be the maddest thing today. Actually, that's a lie, it would be.
Yeah.
KRU on defense, EG on attack. EG
starting off on the attack side.
probably need a double pistol here. But again, let's see how they look. That is insanely bold from Les. Look at this confidence. Holy hell.
Timing. Sees one, knows there's another. What else does he want to find? Walls down, doesn't even have to worry about that anymore. This makes EG have to move forward. Digizine sees one, misses the shots, and MW0 is hot on it to collect that kill. Oh, the look away. Pancakes hears it and is ready. So far, it's a delay over at A here. It's getting a little scattered, but it looks like EG still feels I was going to say feels comfortable with their movement.
Yeah, KRU was.
Can tell
really
the Prius is on this map.
Holy hell.
Jeez.
I would assume too
Welcome
at this
back
point,
to Americas,
Zerona
mate.
was trying to pop up his wall too for the Viper, but ran out of fuel, and it was just open season as well for KRU. So it's great actually that KRU reacted right away of, they're going to try to fall back and meet up here with the opening that Pancake's got. And that's just unfortunate. Another timing onto Bao. Hate to be that guy too, but you're starting to see that they could find some weaknesses here for KRU to exploit against the positioning of Bao.
Yeah.
Now we wait.
Dante,
Timing
one shot everyone.
Something that should be known. Let's see if they patch that up. KRU now will go aggressive again. One-way smoke out onto Mound, looking to get advantage here. Outside B! 3 for less! 4!
It's a nice round from him. Holy, bro.
Rack him up, knock him down.
He
Give
is
us a
farming.
third round. Second one's over.
Yeah, everything worked out in their favor for KRU too. There was even a jump spot happening off screen from Superman right over here. Misses the timing before the smoke comes out.
No reaction. I mean, he was calm the whole time.
These are just clean.
3 and 6, and then 3 for another one.
You finished on VFO. I mean, dude, he's in my team.
So
He's just not my captain.
Until now, Les is still on fire. 5-1-0 on the third round.
But I agree with you.
Gun round though for EG, and here is that.
The thing is, even if I come second,
once again, this time
if I lose to
focusing on
TMV,
Mound.
I might as well be dead last.
Remember, this smoke that happened on the throw was disrespected on the pistol round where EG put it down, and they'll try it again.
Oh, Digizine. Set up by 2, takes one of them down there. Did have help as well, but didn't even need it from Zerona. They hold the position as they all get back towards that C side, thinking it's going to be a little weaker now.
Nicely gave their responsibility to Digizine because he could escape. Has nothing left in his kit though, so that makes it a little bit harder for KRU to entry on site. So these smoke plays, playing close to certain angles, might give Sanaka an opportunity to find one, but instead he's trying to fire some warning shots to continue to slow the pacing of EG towards C here.
Wild to see those plays, how confident Digizine is. They look one and done, but it's not. They get one, they're still safe. Zerona finds one across the map, doing great lurk ability for the squad.
That position from Sadak is huge because he's looking over the smoke and sees nobody in there. So look at the rotate from KRU.
He's in, tried to jump spot him there.
Towards the C site so that he don't get spotted by the lurk of Zerona.
Kind of stings the feet, but he's going to be safe for now. They know they can just start spraying the top of the ramp. Pancakes and Superman clean up too.
They know that. They know he had to go somewhere.
See what damage he can do here, but EG will
every kill's pretty big.
Steal this bonus away from the KRU squad. Just a few more steps.
That's one.
Oh.
Considers that? That's 2?
No.
Dude, big. Big damage.
There. Great damage by Silence.
Yeah,
in the
that
end.
actually means a lot.
That's exactly it. Trying to do some damage, and they've done so. Economy is still very good on their side, and you're able to drop 3 rifles instead of just 1. Not exactly it. To be able to slide away, getting an easy kill. The lurk works out here for Zerona, but like I said, they almost had the right numbers or the right stack here for KRU because of the position for Sadak on the top of the perch on the top of the boxes. They know that the re-hit's not going towards that B site.
1,
so
2, 3. There's the 3 deaths. Can't buy next.
Saw some nice shots come out from
KRU because they kept it pretty clean earlier.
Gave them the upper hand to stay inside the site for EG to get their first round of Lotus.
They could definitely get an okay buy next.
That's going to be a tough wall drop. The flash coming out at the right time.
The Vice Flash absolutely owned them.
Finally cleaning up a kill, but there's still too much chaos for KRU to grab footing there, and it's a 4v2 right out the gate for EG.
And this was just 4 players from EG moving out first here on this A site, so that we have a Neon lurk. Unorthodox here on that side. Usually the Neon's making all the noise on one side of the map. Instead, he's found the position, and they're going to wait to 3, 2, 1, get through this wall. I'll just stall for a couple of seconds, but still good enough.
The comedy timing from the casting here was incredible.
Playing the eye test game, trying to figure out what they can stop. But EG's also going to go hunt.
Oh, it up.
Digi's few more of those alt points as he
all surviving.
Around waterfall.
Let's go for the save.
And another one for EG. Confident on this, just to go in, take it. That fight, like you said, at A is something we kind of need to see from them. Backing each other up, playing as a team still as they make these changes.
Money
yeah,
gets
EG
good.
took advantage of the small map
How close are they to that
Lotus
ults?
too, right? Jumping on the top of the new ledge on the rocks there at the entrance of the A site.
How is it
That avoided
close?
the Prowlers. And then they dropped the wall and went for the flash peek, and it worked out in their favor for all these trades. Let's see it a 3-2-1 in favor of EG in terms of trades on that A site. So less at this point, I mean, you could still try to look for some exits if you want to, because the money should still be okay for you to at least go small shields rifle in the next round. And he gets 0 out of that.
That actually couldn't have gone to a better player for EG.
Cleared.
Now 1 away from Fade.
Round 2, feeling good about the kills. And now
2-4 loss bonus. I mean, they're gonna force, right? Everyone's sitting at around 3-4, 3-6.
See if they can make that the same here. Nice fight to back each other up. Little utility use.
Normally, well,
shadows,
old EG, the calling when they were 1 off an ult was relatively rough. Change of the IGL, and he's the 1 away. I mean, if we're ever going to get an AWP,
the more that you're able to punish this aggression out from Cruz,
this
the
one.
more you're going to start losing that confidence of playing foreign lines on defense, which then allows EG
well,
to default a
that's
little
it for
bit more around the
free.
map.
Maybe a tap, maybe the Neon taps, wait for a punish, just in case.
This round, though, not flustered yet. You see this.
Don't you dare.
Sadak trying to watch that slide.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I was about going to lose my crap.
Want to make sure that they want to make their
Why did they fake tap when the fade was close?
A little audible there.
That's
I think
a little
they realized
weird.
They could get Pancakes the ult right away instead of Digizine. So now we'll see when Nightfall can go after the map is kind of broken apart. It looks like they'll end C through the door here after they give a little bit of hell towards B.
Yeah, I would have lost my mind, man. I wasn't ready for that.
Jump spot from the smoke catches NW0 inside of it.
Holding Tether close? Yeah, but it's still like that's your win condition into the round. Should you really be that close when they're going to be pre-firing and pre-aiming here? I mean, there wasn't a trap play, so it doesn't matter too much, but...
Especially that wall. And the delay is huge. 30 seconds on the round. KRU has already mobilized themselves to be on
Second
this
layer
side
of
of
the
map.
flash. 25 seconds on this. Might not be able to get a plant.
Oh,
big
Digizine
kill.
Clears 1 to start. Waterfall is going to be a big entrance now as KRU actually start
Mate.
walking it in. Less right in sight here,
Killing
kind of
me.
doing his own little war with the rest of EG. Takes down Pancake.
Dude, someone help him out, you two.
Spam's coming through. Digizine has to commit to that, so a body down.
Okay.
The crosshair back up as he's ready.
Planet safe, though. They had to stay in the site for EG.
It makes it so much harder to collect this. A slide from Dante could come in at the right time. No judges here, so everybody's got a pretty good chance to return the fire, and Digizine's going to do just that. A trade from Les gets him ever so close to the spike, but not close enough.
Holy.
Dude,
that's a big round for EG. They force him down to an eco, 3 in a row.
Yeah, you would think that KRU
The
did
plan
an
in the
excellent
end,
job to stall all these
pretty
waves of
good.
the
The
EG
second
push
layer
into the
was
C
nice.
site, because the Nightfall was easily canceled out by a Snake Bite and Razor Vines.
Yeah, they wanted to get rid of all the fawns. The pawn scared me a little bit,
but nobody really
that's
tried
okay.
to enforce themselves to fight on the position that Digizine took, and they just gave up too much space in the end for KRU. And
EG's in, can now farm the ults.
Trying to play wall
Odin comes out.
instead of really rely on their aim, and that breaks the econ for KRU for this round.
Yeah, freebies.
Big flash. Oh, Digizine.
Oh my god, man, they're actually doing good.
No storm there. And quick start on the round. KRU wanted to get an advantage with a lower buy, or just a sheriff buy, I should say.
Les is also down to 11 HP too, and they're going to give up the space to hopefully gamble stack in the right one, and if not, just dot his spike. So it just works out in the end with working with whatever you have left on the side of the defense. But this should be
I think EG could have not banned the map knowing... I mean, they didn't ban... Like, honestly, as much as I flamed it at the beginning, it's not a bad approach. You have 3 days. And you just practice only 2 maps because you 100% know that you get both the maps.
Right now, the next question
it's really bold, but
will you start trying to pull out the op? Knowing that
I don't know how predictable it would have been if KRU didn't have Lotus, what map they would pick.
And a snipe battle against
Who knows?
Because continuously putting this util on this C site, you know that it's kind of on lock.
Yeah.
This is EG's Academy main map and challenges. They're very comfy calling on it.
Try to fight against EG because EG's first round.
Yeah, definitely could have been the approach.
To default on A side, they don't instantly pull up the Viper wall every single time.
Mate, if they one pistol there,
the C util isn't really whether or not
they're actually just 6-0 up.
It's going to be there every round. It's whether or not you like the amount of people positioned in the site when you try to get that util out. So yeah, it's just a cat and mouse game, back and forth. Have they done enough? I mentioned it's a little harder with the bodies having to be the ones to pop all this. And man, whenever Disney can get an outlaw buy-in, he will sport that. Get a little bit of money back for the squad. 4 in a row for EG here.
A default.
And even when you're
they're
looking
gonna
at this
have
round, though, Digizine dropped into the outlaws.
The pivot option of going B
and stay with the team. So they're trying to control their economy in a way that they could actually fight toe-to-toe with KRU as well. And the slow tempo is just to play against the anti-eco. Now they want to
they know they're fighting over towards C. How aggro are we getting here? Because an opening of the door would clear this, but obviously they don't have numbers to do it.
Remember, we talk about
they have A control. They could go back into a BC default easy.
To fight towards that spot, and when you're finding information as well from like Valor's on the mid round or high-low, and you're catching a lurk on that B side, the door gets opened up. You can flash. You can start fighting through.
Resetting smokes as well from the EG
KRU
side.
Expecting what I was thinking, but
on either side, you can see how KRU's trying to respond. Always giving him something to think about. Now, the other side of the map makes KRU feel like EG could be omnipresent here, so they have to be very careful about rotations.
If they continue to move forward and break the Razor Vines, though, that could give an opportunity for a lurk to move over on this
45 seconds. We need to make a call.
Fully committed yet, but 40 seconds.
The call is send to A.
Like draining that time down has been in their favor. Oh, so they actually feign a pretty hard commit towards A, but
wait, now what?
To it with a
oh,
few
guys,
steps.
30 seconds. Looks like you're pivoting out.
Superman's a little weary about coming forward until they get.
Now we're splitting B, but with the guy that had B is left B. What the hell is that? With an Odin.
There. Is it enough though for the win? MW0 locks down B from the top side.
Okay, little rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be too late. There's 10 seconds left.
Have a mouse bug, bro. It's a whole day of them.
No way, right?
They got Fatal out of them. Oh my god, there's no way.
Oh
my god, there's no way. There is no way. There is no way. And the Fatal out.
No way
that just happened. How are they winning these?
10 seconds left on the clock. They threw a seize onto the spike. It's impossible. They're covering it for the side of KRU. Yet somehow, the last 2 players moves through. And they're able to avoid the spams in the first place, avoid the Nightfall, and bow out in the open.
Yeah, Nightfall used there. Good point. Bow being the nightmare on that one.
And at the end of the day, you saw that KRU played a little bit too timid within those 10 seconds.
They force him down to an eco? They do, right?
From allowing Zorona to
Can't believe they won this round.
For that plant.
They pivoted B with no info.
Such an interesting.
They managed to get through. The door with an Odin bunny hop in.
That pressured Superman hardly committing with the spike down to what, 20 seconds there. But yeah, it seems to be giving KRU a little bit of trouble in where they're positioned, how much they want to.
Could be a tech pause because of the Omen jump. Guys, please.
Time, but at least
I know you guys are going to add this to the rage bait thing. You can't call a tech pause for a mouse bug, man. It's your decision to use that mouse. It's your decision to have jump or mouse up or mouse down. Please stop typing it. It's a really good rage bait, man. It's actually getting me going. Pansy, stop joining in.
Because remember, the Vice wall never got procced up on that side on A. So you still had good map control on that A side. You could still encroach onto EG by pushing down from that staircase and also from that break room. But because they only had 1 player to allow EG to really get 2 versus X's, 2 versus 1s pretty much entering towards that B site. Until the final moments that still helped EG win the round from the hero plays. Sadak's played that spot before, and it's been unattended.
Who has mouse wheel up his jump? Mate, Mezzy has forward W key as right click. Is it right click or left click of his mouse? It's something mental. I promise you, there's a pro that will use it.
Selected a few the last time we saw KRU here on this. As they pressure this B door again.
KRU's identified
like people like him exist, man. Just, it is what it is.
Second one forces the fight.
Nicely played.
His W is right click, yeah.
Understanding the range of the relay there as Les cleans up the rest. And it's not going to be enough from Zerona. Around for KRU there is it. They aren't showing themselves as much. They're letting EG just walk in anymore, making it tough.
Very smart reaction for KRU on the defense, though. They knew the insert.
Wasn't he a former Quake player? His dad was a Quake player, and his dad taught him how to play games.
So they could always punish that one lane. So they triple push in the front, punished. Bao, and also at the same time have enough numbers to rotate back to the B side to go for the trades inside break room. So EG will have to change that timing a little bit more, and then, or at least for this round, and they're playing a 1-3-1 instead on their side, focusing on B.
Neither team is aggressive.
I remember because my mate lost to his dad at LAN.
Like EG does. That they get out of KRU at B,
and that's an incredible story. So.
Just realizing there's a wall. Superman pauses for a moment here and sets up a little bit of a fake towards B.
Yeah, it's their wall that they placed too, so they don't get encroached in the end here by flank from KRU. But they've also identified a high-low spray at the beginning when he crossed over the Viper wall.
Dante trying to get it.
Dude, the shallow, the shallow wall. You have to actually commit.
Still playing with the door a little bit.
The shallow wall.
And this is going to be another drain the clock round for EG.
So you know if they re-clear, and first round you punish them, then you have fawns.
God, they're everywhere.
Hey, this is a cool default.
Like C from the
I like this. This is cool.
Big lurk out of Zerona.
Big jewel on A right now.
For less to spot feet.
Yeah.
Two across
Mate,
the map, kills go down,
Prius,
so it's
bro, please look at the angles.
They actually need to go. Zerona is fighting a war by himself over
I've
there
missed every kill, bro.
You
that's what you gave me. That's the POV you pick out of all of these. Is he okay?
I don't know what the heck just happened there too, because
the observant in America is it's almost getting unwatchable,
on both
man.
sides of the map. Alert from Zerona, the wall bang from the Odin into the bend, if I'm not mistaken, on that player on C.
He's actually thinking. He's thinking of no angles.
Nice activation.
We have secured jewel on A. Doesn't go for it. We have back of sight. Obviously gonna have first jewel. Doesn't go for it.
All right, Zerona. I wasn't familiar with your game, but you've been watching. You've been watching.
Lots of B pressure for EG once again.
Yeah.
This time 4 players. They can leave Zerona alone here, as Zerona's done an excellent job anchoring up that A site, but KRU doesn't want to let that happen. They started 3 on that side as well, a deep prowler, and now already an over-rotate for the stack of the B site, ready for this EG push.
It's a good flash though.
Quick fight in.
Oh, that's a big kill.
Pancakes and the rest of the team continuing to try and follow after the wall.
Damn, that second shot was sick.
W0 on this one as he just sidesteps left and right on the top side of B.
Util's amazing.
Coming through that wall, getting locked down by everything else.
Does he?
Aware of everyone and anyone that wanted to come through.
Nah. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Sneaky Les is a dangerous one.
Trying to wonder why he only got a classic.
Should have with the prime. Appreciate the 29 months.
You know what he could do with the Sheriff
Moss
too,
Pillan with the prime as well. Thank you for the 3 months, mate. Appreciate you doing that.
For him, but this is giving a chance for Pancakes. There's still 40 seconds left on the clock right now.
Waits for reaction.
Put in case somebody wants to re-clear, and he's also adding that paranoia of where he could rotate across to. The only thing that's unfortunate for him right now, though, is that wall is still up for the Vice on that A site, right? So you could still play 1-1 for the last 2 players, and you could also play off angles. Pancakes at this point with 10 seconds left. I don't think you should throw the haunt because you're still trying to have the element of surprise.
You're aware for the other one, surely not this.
Ooh. Haircut there,
but was there, though.
Ready a 4K on the round. Wake it up a little bit there. Quiet on the fade, but loud coming into this, especially when they need it on Lotus here. Get away from these EG rounds.
What a round from him, though. That second shot is beautiful.
And I was mentioning that the util that was good. It was good for EG, too, to try to keep, NW0 low so they could trade off him, but somehow he's still able to dance through all of that.
It's gotta feel like a little bit of a refresh too. The last round on top B, Bao kind of sat both of the crew members down. So he's like, all right, refresh, this is my site. That hold does work. We're good to go. And now EG Potter wants to get in the players' ears here, but Zonic will very much use this time accordingly.
Definitely felt there was a moment of fool me once for both of these teams, right? Sadak going on the top of the boxes, the A side, punished by Zorona. This time, MW0 just knew the open angle that Bao likes to take for that fight and is able to get that pre-fired shot on him. So
when they get any more rounds, they're going to scrap their B stuff right now. That's for sure.
Because yes, you still had a pretty good run on your attack side first.
They are getting A for free all the time. You would imagine that crew after this timeout go aggro A.
Closing that gap right now once again on
honestly,
on this map of Lotus.
Hit B again.
Zorona on top for the squad here.
How wrecked would I be if I hit B again right now?
All at 8 kills, trying to throw into the hat. A nuclear round here from crew with 5 ults online. They can throw everything into this defensive-wise.
You're already starting the easy Viper wall with Vice wall to protect you pretty much on the C site because he's playing this Judge for less, right? You're not going to try to wait and jiggle to see if there's going to be any info there. That should be covering that line, which is why you have this 4-player stack getting ready to smoke flash from door and fight into the A site.
Would have been all right.
EG understands this, and they're just trying to listen a little bit to see if there's early prowlers or whatnot that crew might try to take robo control. They've already set the first wave of paranoia by opening the sliding door for crew on defense, so it might force EG to use a bit of util.
I like this from crew.
And give crew the first element of
go aggro A, but they don't leave anyone here, so they should.
Moving out together.
Yeah, some kind of util once they re-clear it. There's the util.
Fundamental
they know that they're out over towards here and cleared the question mark. In reaction, Prowler over towards B to see if they're going to be pivoting in or if they can rotate heavy over towards A. They set the one up, Big Joel coming up. Prius, mate. Oh, mate. Come on, guys, please. We need to start hiring proper observers, man. It's killing me. It's so hard to watch Americas, man. I actually just get tilted.
Bao thought he had a timing after avoiding the Prowler, but at least they can still go for the hit on a Nightfall for EG.
Ultimate's coming out. Digizine tries to get in before the guns go away, and now it's going to be a tough
30 seconds left.
Hit down right side. They have time to plant, though. They're about to be squeezed in. Dante's going to be the first one to try and be a sentry into the site. The rest of the team's going to be a little late on the entry, and they can't help each other on that double face. Great job by Evil Geniuses to weather the storm of the
has done unreal.
Prepared to return fire.
This looks like he just wants to pick up a rifle and try to save it here. The economy's not the best for crew.
Guys. Guys.
You can try.
Superman.
Oh, even Superman stayed alive.
Okay, dude, they got 7, man. This is a lot of rounds. They lost pistol as well. Are they unbelievable?
They're good here for EG to get into the site despite the steel guard being thrown from silence on the defense. The counter Nightfall that you had, you talked about. So many ults available here with on the side of crew. Yeah, EG was able to mitigate all of that and capitalize on a round, which would put them in a decent spot here for the last round of the half. Superman has the From the Shadows that he could start leveraging for some map control if he wants to go all the way back towards spawn. It's a fake one to start.
He did good to get one. Yeah.
Still gets a trade on that.
Superman's probably gutted that he faked the info with it. Okay, well, at least know they don't have to clear any of this.
And now they have to decide where to go.
Double
spreading
Fawn's
3
flash.
across the map to 3 sites. They'll keep it 1 and 1.
And the good news too is that they've actually taken down Superman, so they understood
the
now
Prowler
that
re-clear over towards C. I like this, man. Into the hit on A. It all comes down to Sadak. Not the best gun for it.
Stinger, though.
And it might actually come down to timing because he's just checking both angles.
Does not have Prowlers, so there's still a little bit of a
That's gonna get weird.
Hope for Sadak in this spot.
Gonna get really weird.
So quiet, but they had check it, right? Yeah. Bao's gonna. Oh.
No, you're not.
No, you don't. That's not what happens. A knife check around an open corner. And now it's EG 2v2. Silence and Dante's a little hurt here. So this does favor EG, especially with the plant. Creates almost that third person down that Crew has to worry about. And Dante, they're going to have to
He's
meet
in
up with
stun
Digizine
and
real quick.
ult.
Digizine, though, has overdrive as well.
You could,
Best thing you have is
could
a
pop
flash
it
and a
to
wall to
delay.
try to get back for Crew.
Got a tether with it as well.
And they're still letting Crew make the first move to feel uncomfortable.
Holy, they got 8
sliding.
rounds. They got
Pack it
8
up
rounds
for
and they
that
lost
first
pistol.
half. 8-4. Evil Geniuses find another half in their favor of this series.
Yeah, good recuperation in these rounds for EG as well when you're having so many players getting
Such
caught
a good
off
spot,
guard and
man.
timings. But you have some players that have been really stepping up to the plate for this whole series on EG side, and that's Digizine and Pancakes and Zerona as well. Big lead to go into the second half.
Evil Geniuses versus Crew, second half of Lotus, right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Dude, what a banger. Favorite Paramore song? The Code, maybe? Bit of a banger.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Bacon says the only one that he knows. Called him out. Dude, I'm surprised Pansy wasn't instantly on that. That's her kind of question. The 100 Thieves first seed. So, what was it? EG have to win and then 100 Thieves have to win their game and then they get first seed. 100 Thieves Furia. What a banger that's going to be. Emmy as a ghost with the Prime. Appreciate the 6 months. Thank you so much. EG looking nice. Actually, genuinely think that EG have been looking nice. I think that they look better on Lotus than they did on Haven. I think they were lucky on Haven to just snowball get double pistol. Here, they actually just look better on the map. There was one round where the calling was like really off. They lost pistol. What was the other round they lost?
Lotus game versus 100 Thieves.
The MW0 round.
Game, and it was
wait,
they were
they only lost.
Week, but it looks like EG's
they only lost pistol
well.
and eco, or eco, I guess. This was the MW0 round, and this was the bad. Oh no, they won the bad calling round.
In that first half, and now it's for them to play the defense. Evil Geniuses doing a little bit of a.
I need to watch it back.
Aggro onto Mountain, just like.
Either way, who cares, man?
They do have a crossfire set up into.
Currently 2-1 on the pistols.
Exactly where Crew's
1-0 on this map.
At the beginning.
Oh, that's a scary spot. How many people outside the door?
Go 5-2-5 with the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you. Is the bait a door enough? We saw him.
And that's going to be working way in favor of the Crew squad. Nice shots from Silence as well to grab
it's a double pistol.
Cross map, and he'll find a huge shot.
It's a double pistol. They're going to do it the hard way.
Flawless pistol round, and 2 for Crew on this map.
Yeah, simple duel round for Crew. But across the board, though, they had a lot of ghosts, so they could use a little bit of util behind the scaling that we're doing. And for EG, a lot more shares. Didn't connect in their favor, unfortunately. You got those 2 double lurks, right? The less way that he lurks on that A slide, plus the one watching the flank for Silence.
We'll eco on this one.
With the box lineup headshot. It's like right in line. And EG says, all right, let's get active.
Fade Ice spots nothing over towards A. So they kind of triple swing out, knowing that they might be holding this. Oh! Dude, he only got another.
Grab there, but still, kill for Sadak. The alt points are going to matter.
Yeah, Sadek's going back for the gun. Does he get caught?
He goes to see what he can do with the sheriff. Oh, line it up. Crouch, move. Sadak ready. Gets that one on the
Makes an armor rebuy. That's it. They kept the 3 main guns into it.
Protect that bulldog, and Val just can connect those shots, unfortunately, from the sheriffs that he picked up. Ends up being 2 very clean rounds for the side of KRU.
He's like, yeah, I had a gun. I still use the pistol. You guys are having fun.
Dangerous too to allow Dante to farm these kills, though.
Yeah. Get those alt points up. Make sure he's sliding around. That's going to be one of their main win conditions here to get through, just as much as Digizine was. I mean, less from Haven to now is still fragging out of his mind. So there's another win condition easily for KRU as we set up for round 15.
Double TP. They would have been close enough to hit this TP. This guy Dor should know for sure.
Behind the box, hoping to catch some players off guard. Does get a stun for it though.
Oh, nice punish.
Forward. Les is going to have to make his own space.
Guys, don't send it through Dor. You're okay.
KRU work the outside of the map.
Little spam.
Getting in a
Little
position
spam.
to be here. They
Odin.
only have to worry about really what the rest of EG can do coming from that left side of the map. Pancake's going to have a bit of a timing, maybe? No.
Peeking into it though.
Spike planted.
Winning that fight is big actually, because it makes it
Double.
difficult for KRU to hold the pulse plant.
Bao's 1v1 situation has been so
And another?
lately.
And another.
one.
All 3?
Taking down Silence, getting the Vice stiff, and the 3K to end the
Thanks,
round.
dude.
And one thing I'm going to take away from Val from this series so far is let them come to you, he'll win the duels. Have him rotate across the map, he'll lose.
Just get him to the fight.
Duality of playing Valorant so far, but he definitely held his angle this time around too. Huge fights, great crosshair placement, didn't have to adjust at all.
Oh my god! Bow!
Golf clap comes in.
Potter saying Bao always kind of brings a lot of
the vibes.
No, yeah, the vibes. I wouldn't say it's like weird vibe to the team, but he's always doing something that gets everybody's spirits up. And it looks like this one's just going to be fragging out in 1v1 situations.
We'll say I'm waiting for a team to punish KRU with light armors. They are one of the biggest light armor buyers right now.
And they've chosen the right space to deny it.
So Fnatic get wrecked.
Yeah,
on it
so
earlier.
far, though, they just want to stay back a little bit more too to
Maybe not as bad.
make sure they don't get caught by any type of these traps. I wanted to just talk about Pancake's throwing the same type of eye from different spots, from A side, from top B. Just trying to keep them guessing of where the positioning of the Neon could be off the info you get from the haunts. But KRU's doing a great job leveraging the util and also the objects around the map to have EG rotate across. Now you're gambling a stack on the C site.
Yeah.
But the insert, I keep talking about it. This wall up and down and work up from less always gives them a little bit more space to take.
Not sure they're going to re-clear until this door gets tapped again.
Wait,
it's an early re-clear, man. Pancake scores them over. We can see it's a B pivot. Dude, the Odin here. The Odin here. Prius, please.
KRU as they get into the site. Very safe Evil Geniuses right now.
Oh my god, this is scary.
At least allowed it.
What is that?
Oh my god. You would have thought the Odin was going to have a heyday there, but Pancake gets dropped with the collapse from the door. And that's Les looking for a little too much.
Ooh, good trade.
EG's very far across the map right now. Nobody can help each other. It's going to be about the 1v1.
Oh, the wall's incredible.
Bao already gets one
Take
for
the space.
himself here. Door opens, the pressure play from Superman, and he just hugs MW0 for a quick one.
Doesn't consider
Sadak
second.
Wouldn't expect a second.
Oh my god, bro.
Pickpocket Sadak for another round.
And that was huge for EG. Individual players finding individual timings. You would think here that Bao gets caught off guard, but then DDC
Is it happening? This next round is everything. What is that, though?
And then that just gives enough time for
That's
Bao to stay
insanely
alive
lucky.
and to go for this ult to allow the replay.
Yeah, I mean,
to
they
come back from
still.
different spots.
What the crosshair wasn't even on him. Is as he decided to move, the extra bullet hit him.
Almost intentional for them to have a little bit of that off timing to get that backstab onto Sadak into Tree.
This is it.
Worked out well for EG.
Well, actually, 2-9 loss
Now stringing
bonus.
2 rounds in a row on defense.
They would probably force it with light armor.
Last line of a buy for KRU unless they could go for a plant on top of this round. But Outlaw would have been good for this round. Not looking to be used by EG. No for Digizine.
No initial kill.
Okay. Oh, they're so committed. the BC default's going to wreck them. Wait,
I don't think
where's
you
Les
expect
going?
this.
Les is...
Depends on where they draw the eyes first. They draw him down, so yeah, Superman's up. Still able to take him out, but it gives Digizine the 4. Les rotating around. Do they find it for the ace, for the confidence builder? The ult's already there, so I mean, he doesn't even need it.
Dude, I thought they were going to BC default and wreck him.
All right, they know he's
Les kind of has to win this
like it.
because he sold his team a little bit for this. Opening the door, they don't do this. Digizine did amazing. 2-9 loss bonus. 6. Okay, they're sitting at like 3,500.
The first time they do it, and it's a go for the throat.
In second,
round, right?
yeah, really nice here.
Boxes,
But
trying
the
to cover
Prowler
each other,
midway
but
through this as well.
We see them in sight doing it in C, not outside, not around the map.
And you're always going to like these spots too because you're not playing against big flashers with the exception of course, Silence if he moves in with the team. But most of the times here for at least looking at EG's side, you always
that's
had,
screw
the
face
solo
Bacon.
work from Device.
He played Bacon when we were coaching. He played a lot of
raids.
raids.
I liked is that the timing that
He
you
was
had
in
from Les was actually pretty good to
the
backstab 2 players
KRU,
onto
I
Mount.
think, when we
But
were
they
playing.
got very lucky too when Pancakes over-rotated with the knife out to join up with the team to protect that spike that gave Les's position away.
Yeah, dude, he's
So
been
that's
around for a
small
long
thing that
time.
They have to cover up. At the end of the day, you got pretty lucky too to
How
catch
you know?
Les.
Relax yourself.
So that Les doesn't have the full time to get the kill there onto both Digizine and Superman. But overall defense continues to look pretty good for EG ever since they got their money right. You talked about it here with the situation and scenario that we currently have in this series. Double pistols, second round being won by EG, able to convert in the end on a 13-11, but this time around they've lost both pistols and their ecos against KRU, yet they still have a strong lead by 5. This shows tremendous grit right now and game plan for EG going into the
This is the all-in.
Absolutely.
If EG can win this,
KRU off of what would have solidified that
it's
first
there.
seed
I
in
mean,
the
it
group,
surely.
right? You see a possible 3-2 now, which puts them in a crazy position that a lot of other teams can get 3-2. A different day than I think KRU thought they would have had coming in. We said the pressure was on them because EG's just feeling the way that they're playing right now.
And they want to stick to their plan. They don't want to change anything too much here for Evil Geniuses. Again,
Vice gets head over towards C, but the smoke is down, so they don't know if anyone's close.
Yeah, that could be heavily punished by an outlaw, but
Yeah, that probably doesn't do too much.
really
But
it
those are maybe fakes that they don't have a setup here. And they're just trying to get info.
A very, very quiet round for KRU.
That's much better. We hold the line.
Peaks.
We Prowler out from door. We clear it.
Space from the side of
It's
KRU.
Les's go signal though. Double Prowler used really early.
And EG will bite ever so slightly, but with the chance to still lean back towards their original sights here.
This is not too.
Oh, he caught the shoulder of Digizine.
Bro, the individuals kind of look sick from EG.
At the time, still wanted one more step.
And I just wanted to mention, it almost looked good to start though, because it's not too bad for KRU, because they moved forward and they didn't notice the wall.
That one's
on
my
the
bad.
C-side. It's on
I'll take
B.
that one.
They wasted out a Razor Vine, so they could have maybe defaulted back onto the C-side for a finish, but
Just
after
relax.
losing Silence right away, it might force the hand for KRU now to hit towards this A-site.
Take that timing, bro.
Superman still has the operator to back sight. Can't really hold a position though. His crew.
He's popped that
spiked
so
down.
early.
They've only lost Silence
Wait, why
here,
did he
so
pop
they
his
do
ult?
have the util really to hold the site as much as they need. It's just how does EG break down the front door here? 4 from the top side, it looks like, as they just wait for Zerona to come around a little later.
Big flood coming up. Nice stall from a counter flash from Sadak though.
Yeah, that was huge. They should have been able to take down MW0 or Dante up top. They return fire right away. And Sadak still playing ring around the rosy. Pancakes gets one, but it's up to Superman now.
They messed it up, man. They messed
the
it up.
operator there is going to have to be saved is the decision. They have quite a bit of rounds to play with, a little cushion. But they don't want to see KRU grabbing too many more, obviously. Nice take by KRU, persevering on that round. I think once they saw Superman
EG did enough damage, and one stays alive so he can drop. So this becomes a pretty important round. Whoever loses this has to eco. Obviously, we would force.
That's been a pain point for EG too. Remember,
Was
when
the
they were
ult a
trying to play
misclick?
flood retakes against KRU
I
on
mean,
even,
Les dueled
it
him.
was a
Like
amount of util
they
that was
spotted
still
each other
available
here,
to
and
stall
then he
the
popped
first
it.
initial
Maybe thinking that they were going to try
attempt
push
to
him or
retake for
something. I
EG,
don't
and
really
it
know.
turns out to be a
I wouldn't think it
converted
wasn't a
round for KRU to
misclick, but
just by one paranoia.
after some of the stuff I've seen today, it definitely could have been.
Forward lines with the operator this time around for Digizine.
Takes the single angle for a second. still doesn't fully like it, and they will play the one-way more.
They open the door on them.
Sadak's doing.
They kind of fake out that it's the 3-1-3, sorry, 3-1-1 into the Zeta default. They should think there's, I mean, they should think there's like 2 and 2 here now anyway. They could even be 3 here right now. 3-1-3, yeah, the coaches are getting involved. Please.
Oh, he just squeezes out. Zerona again on the other side of the map, getting one. Traded back by MW Zera, but the follow-up is
what are they
there,
doing?
the anchor of this guy. You can always rely on it. A rush back. The rest of it, they're just trying to pile in here. Can they overwhelm? It's going to be a power of numbers coming in from KRU, and it's so far working as Silence and Dante just flex their muscles, taking back rubble.
That might be the round there for KRU, because Digizine still only has the op. Nothing else he can pick up on the site.
Vans?
Oh, mate, no. Imagine it. No, they're melting.
A little bit of time to read the map, and Sadak directs them where to go.
I felt like there was definitely a moment of hesitancy for EG when they took control of that rubble area. Not only did they drop the spike, but Digizine was already pressured by an Omen and Dante on the other side of that C site. So he probably could have called, hey, we could start moving forward a little bit more quickly to take the fort lines, yet 3 of them get caught out of position.
To make it involved, call that timeout.
They lose a spike and they lose a round from that. So that's a little bit of a sign of hope right now for KRU. A little bit of room to breathe, especially now that EG's Econ's broken.
Okay, honestly, great time for a punish. Omen Flash hits.
Both are going to get the cross of walls
it's
up.
2.
The push through. Judges are going to have the range. Sadak clears 2 right away, and the rest of KRU feel comfortable to take rubble space.
Pancakes with a wall bang too from the Sheriff.
Oh, what a shot, bro.
What are these Sheriff shots of this series right now? Calling upon Bao once more. He better have slugs in that thing. I think he's going to be doing much here. Silence ready for it. Cleans him up. Another finalizing kill.
KRU have a lot of ults.
9-11 as KRU creep ever closer to tying this up.
Silver lining is
that this has to be a timer now.
Econ damage was done. On the side of KRU, they couldn't pick up the off at the end of the round where you saw one desperately moving forward, trying to pick it up at the end. Beautiful paranoia, by the way.
Thoughts in this round?
Yeah, with no operate on the attack side now. See if EG will try to take advantage of the aggro lines if they don't have to face against the op of KRU in round 21.
All right. EG try to force the hand.
It's the all-in round.
But they say maybe it's a place we can.
KRU want to force through this?
Squeeze a kill out. Oh, they ate that.
Oh,
Sadak just walks into the pit. There's no way he just did that. They're still trying to recover the site, but Sadak's going to take a third one as he just owns this entire plot of land, takes it for himself, and they're plant easy. This is a save from EG. This is why you can't count KRU out. That's now a 3rd time Sadak has just done something insane in this series.
The high-risk plays that Sadak tries to take, man, is just really, really nice. You saw the idea from EG, though, right?
The high-risk plays that Sadak makes. Mate, EG just made a high-risk play. It's their all-in round, and they want to push for a Viper.
In combination from Bao's.
Like, they're trying to flat. Like, the idea is cool.
One guy goes inside
I
the
just want the Viper to chill a little bit.
And
they're trying to flash fade eyes so they can shoot through the leak out Viper ult. Like, it's a cool idea. Viper just commits so heavy, bro.
So I'll time you on your aggression, basically.
Like, I want the Viper to bait.
Still around here for Digizine, but it's looking grim. Yeah, time. Tick away as they go for the hunts.
It's really trying to stay alive there.
It's a live melt, man.
Man, hey, he's.
Please call the timeout.
You see a little bit of kind of jovial motions there.
They're becoming a puddle on the floor.
Oh, and he did the sidestep in too, so he's not revealing.
I mean, Sadak has owned them, bro. The flash hasn't got him because of the top of the Viper ult.
Better advantage on.
And he kind of just knew. He knew the
Tugboat Wade with the tier 1. Appreciate the whole year, mate.
Being thrown by the Vise on the top.
Right.
So.
And they're so locked in. They.
Do you practice any of the maps? Nah, I think they only practice. I think they only practice Haven and Lotus. I think they might get wrecked on bind. If we get there.
You'll start seeing the.
Let's hold our belief.
Thrown up by Pancakes to get info on the A side. But for the rest, no, it doesn't really look like there's going to be a trap play here. You're just going to try to play the high-low to try to punish a crew walk-up.
Prowler on Prowler, Util traded mid.
Wait.
And just a lot of chaotic space being grabbed here to make the noise.
DGC just fell too, so he lost the angle on the top when the door was being opened. So that element of surprise is gone. It comes down now to a stack gamble on the C site.
Did he shoot the Prowler on A?
Prowler's out now. Crew's committing very hard to this right side of the map. It looks like
look at Les, man.
Les.
Les is on this round. I will say this is nice from EG. The re-clear over towards C so they can get the rotate on the go. Dude, the fact that the smoke comes up, they might actually consider that someone could have got heaven. And they could consider him.
Everybody rotates. I think EG suffered a bit from
Yeah, I
sending
mean, Les has
everybody
owned
in
him.
one basket to one position. Let's see if they can get away from that here. They know Les is now up top, and he's going to be able to stall a little bit more. Oh, the stall is paranoia. Oh my gosh, they have the answer.
This is my bad for believing on the eco. They save. Nice shot. They save all the ults for the big buy rounds.
We're tied up in the second map, 11-11.
Dude, Dante is almost looking like he's playing slow Dion because he keeps getting headshotted here by these pistols. But it's still the round for It's still a round for crew. It's still a tied game, and there's no more timeouts left for regulations for either of these teams. So we're going straight into the next round here. Great stalls again, but it was all from the great lurk from Les one more time. And he's been a pain point, at least in these moments. There's been maybe that one time where he dropped Spike, but EG fell into their own mistakes of
EG's in with an op.
Confident of where they want to move around the map after controlling that Spike. So you need a little bit more now coming out of EG.
They have to find the fight here. 5 ultimates on the side of crew.
EG's in, got tagged with the eye.
Some of those down before they reach the site.
They work out where he is, but it's an instant rotator.
I think Hot got value too, so it pivots everybody across towards the A side for a fast tempo on A for crew. And
Pancakes has his ult here.
DGD's not really moving there yet.
Oh my god, bro. Holy. Holy.
Faces 5.
There's so many low HPs.
Down, nope.
Dude, they got double ult out of them and they got the first pick. That's pretty good.
Vice all goes down, so they know they're safe for now.
Use Vice and Nightfall.
Sadak is in the pause though right now.
Especially with Les being down.
Wait, did they see him? They're pinging on his head.
Heard that. Superman. And the Omen diff.
Oh my god, they saw him.
Waits it. Paranoia hits. Sadak tries to play the timing. Superman
no, my guy.
Still gets taken down by the brain. Oh my gosh, Saron is able to clean it up though. Dante getting closer. Really making it feel awkward here for EG to get into the site, and they are meeting the battle at the front door. That's going to be crew with 4 that they needed to bring that 12th round into their favor. Match, or it's a game point now for crew.
What an answer
oh
back
man,
by Dante
they're a puddle on the floor, bro.
You saw that
they're a puddle on the floor.
That back line, and how the hell does Sadak
they're fully melted.
Fight, he's full paranoia, just not, and still be able to dodge so many bullets like he's freaking Neo.
One of the crazy things is he didn't continue his spray. That's almost a dead
They lost every round since you started watching me. Get out of here.
So he sprayed, stopped,
and
sprayed again, thinking that would be the peak of Superman.
You guys melted.
That's just the read of the play. That's
wait, was that live the whole time?
I definitely can't believe that with what just happened to you again. They had good map control. They were about to go for the backstab. Yet somehow Dante was able to stall enough so that silence wraps around from that A-side door. That said,
one got it.
Last round of regulation, and we are in the pits for the money for EG. Small shields, so they can have the best weapon as possible.
He's playing solo anchor with his ult.
They've screened past that Vice wall. 2 inside
now.
God. Able to clean it up here. Dante,
God.
For close play.
They remembered who they are. I can't.
Silence there. Zerona goes down and crew clean up the site. Did they really surge back like this and take Lotus right away from the grips of EG? Dante with another one, and they try to solidify that right now.
Harbor, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
It's one quick shot.
Don't give me belief, bro.
Still got 4 standing up. Huge damage onto Les.
Still paranoia.
Everybody's going to play a little safer now. It would be such a play for Pancakes as well to be on this to get it. Pancakes gets his 1, but that's going to be less right in his face.
I mean, it's a good recovery from crew. You got to give him that. It's a good recovery. Mate, they melted, chat.
A great fight coming back.
And I think they haven't practiced bind. I think it's going to be a stomp. I got to put